The gold prices, after having touched 1357 yesterday, are trading at 1370. On your screens, the MCX price is also nearly 0.25% on the higher side. There is a turnaround coming in for energy as well after $103.50 yesterday, 104 plus kind of levels coming in for that space as well. And the base metal prices, of course, have continued to rally for last 3 sessions now. Good gains coming in for that one. The data from China in sense of manufacturing has been positive today, and the Fed meeting out of the way is giving some relief to this sector as well. So on your screens, more than 1% of gains coming in the global markets and the Indian markets as well. Let's get in then. Ram Pitre, he's Senior VP, Commodities and Currencies Research, Anand Rathi, and he joins us live on the show. Ram, first of all, would want to take your view on the Indian currency because 1% plus kind of decline there. 65 is an all-time low that we have seen into the markets. What's your sense? Is it oversold right now, or do you think it's stretched, or there's more pain?
Looks like from technically, my target was almost 2 months back. It is around 65.50, and it has almost touched that level and given a correction to from 65.50, 56 to almost 64.80. Suggests that it is a key level from here onward. The break and close above that level, then the market is definitely in a different uncharted territory and can go to 68 or 69, that kind of a level. But I personally feel that 65.50 should hold, and there should be either today or tomorrow is a massive intervention or some kind of thing, because that is a good important level. Might take place from RBI, and rupee can appreciate to at least another 1.5 rupees or so. But on a break of 65.50, looks like there is then it can go anywhere from here onward.
All right, so that's a level to watch out for, 65.50 on your screens then. Ram, how would you look at the gold and silver prices? Because we did see an initial pressure ahead of the Fed minutes. Today, Asia also opened on a lower note. Would you say that perhaps a near-term rally is still intact for gold?
Yeah, looks like because it's a combination of rising yield as well as the recovering dollar dragged prices yesterday to almost $1,355. And again, it has bounced back, as you mentioned, that there is a good data from Europe as well as from China. It looks like there is a support from the commodities, from the most of the basically on the base metal as well as the gold and silver. Coming back to international market, the range I can see from $1,350 to $1,385, and the break above $1,385 we may see $1,430. Or it can extend a further corrective rally to almost 1,470 also. In domestic market, I see that again still because of the rupee is hovering around 65 level at the moment, and if it remains like this for another 1 week or so, then again it is a pressure on gold rupee rate. So I suggest gold futures you can buy around 31,300 with a stop loss of 31,000, and our target would be 31,700, or even we may see a 32,000 in coming weeks.
Rama, would you look at the silver prices, because a huge run-up has come in for that one as well, 51,000 holding yet again. What kind of levels would you foresee on that?
Internationally, it has given a clear signal that its market likely to a corrective rally. It can go to almost 24, 25 kind of a level. We have seen a high of almost 23.62 on the near term, and it has corrected to almost 22.20. Now again it is bounced back and it is close. It is trading at almost 23.15. Suggests that on a break of 23.30, 23.40 level, we may see the further rally upside, and that likely to continue, and it is supported by the rupee. So I suggest again on MCX, if it comes to around 51,500 on the corrective, it's a good level to buy with a stop loss of around 51,000. Our target will be around 52,500 to 52,700 kind of level either today or tomorrow.
The last 24 hours have not been so good for the crude prices, Ram. We did see levels below 104 as well. Today, of course, after the European markets have opened, there has been a rebound on that. Are you a buyer in this space as well?
Crude, I think, looks like basically it is trading in the range between 103 to 109 kind of a level. On a downside, on international market, 102 will be the very, very strong and very strong support area and likely to hold. And this geopolitical tension and rest our Indian rupee depreciation side, generally I feel that we have seen a high of almost 6,820 in the MCX market, and a corrective rally came to around close to around 6,600. But because of the rupee depreciation regularly on the 1.5%, it is again a bounce back. Even though there are not much activity in the international market because of the rupee depreciation, crude oil prices in MCX market is going up. So again, I suggest crude oil, if it comes down to around 67.50 with a stop loss of 6,700 and immediate target, our immediate new high, we might see on a break of 68.20, so 68.20, 68.50 or even 6900 can be seen.
Now, how would you look at the natural gas prices? Because the international markets obviously saw some gain in the markets yesterday, and the Indian markets have seen very strong support coming in at that 197, 198 kind of level. From these current levels of around 220 odd, what kind of gains would you expect?
Again, it is we start trading in the range at the moment, and we have seen a low of 184 in our M6 market, and it has bounced back to almost 215 to 18 kind of a level. But again, it has corrected. It looks like if it on a dip around 223, 224 kind of a level, you can again go long on natural gas and with a stop loss of 219, and our target will be around 229, or even the very key important resistance level at 232 also can be seen.
Let's talk about the base metals then, Raman. That has been a good space as well. The base metal prices have run up too soon, too much as well. But the kind of momentum that is on the higher side and the kind of data we seem to be getting as well, are you looking at further gains on this too?
Yeah, especially the main commodities in base metal is copper. It's showing some sign of strength, and it has moved from almost 6,600 to almost 7350, 7400. On upside, if 7450 breaks on LME, looks like it is the breakout area. It looks like that is we are heading towards that, and I suggest on copper on MCX again, if it comes to around 476 at the present it is trading around 481.60. If it comes to 476, it's a good level to buy with a stop loss of 472, and our target will be 482 to 484 from here onward.
Ram, also what's your sense on nickel prices? Because that continues to be an underperformer in this space. While everything else is down 7 to 8%, lead and zinc are down 4% for this year. Nickel continues to be 15% negative for 2013.
Yes, so we got it's almost trading between 890 to almost 940 kind of a level. It is trading in the band. Either side, the breakout of 940 on the upside in the domestic market can go higher to 978 or the 1000 level, and very key and important level on the downside is around 900. So it is trading in the band. The either side breakout will give the clear direction from here onward.
All right, Ram, appreciate you joining us with your calls there. So that's the view really coming in from Anand Rathi. They are bullish in all of those commodities, whether it's gold, silver, crude, natural gas and copper for the intraday market today in the Indian bourses.